Today we are going to discuss some of the problems on properties of DFT. First problem, find the 4-point DFT of the following sequences. Using linearity property. X of n is equal to cos of n pi by 4 plus sin of n pi by 4, where n varies between 0 to 3. Let x1 of n is equal to cos n pi by 4 and x2 of n is equal to sin n pi by 4. Then x of n is equal to x1 of n plus x2 of n. Taking DFT on both sides of above equation and using linearity property, we get x of k is equal to x1 of k plus x2 of k. Call it as equation number 1, where k varies from 0 to 3. Let us find x1 of k. So it is given x1 of n is equal to cos of n pi by 4, where n varies between 0 to 3. Then x1 of 0 is 1, x1 of 1 is 1 by root 2, x1 of 2 is equal to 0, and x1 of 3 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Or we can write x1 of n as 1 comma 1 by root 2 0 comma minus 1 by root 2. Then find out x1 of k. Write the formula. Summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x1 of n into e power minus j 2 pi nk by n, where k varies between 0 to 3. Or x1 of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to 3 x1 of n into e power minus j pi nk by 2, where k varies between 0 to 3. By expanding, we get x1 of k is equal to x1 of 0 into 1 plus x1 of 1 into e power minus j pi k by 2 plus x1 of 2 into e power minus j pi k plus x1 of 3 into e power minus j 3 pi k by 2. Then x1 of 0 is equal to 1, x1 of 1 is equal to 1 minus j 1.414, x1 of 2 is equal to 1, x1 of 3 is equal to 1 plus j 1.414. Or we can write x1 of k is equal to 1 comma 1 minus j 1.414, 1 comma 1 plus j 1.414. This is x1 of k. Similarly, we have to find out x2 of k. x2 of n is given sin n pi by 4, where n varies between 0 to 3. Then x2 of 0 is equal to 0, x2 of 1 is equal to 1 by root 2, x2 of 2 is equal to 1, x2 of 3 is equal to 1 divided by root 2. Then x2 of k is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x2 of n into e power minus j 2 pi nk by n, where k varies between 0 to n minus 1, which is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to 3 x2 of n e power minus j pi nk by 2, where k varies between 0 to 3, or x2 of k is equal to x2 of 0 into 1 plus x2 of 1 into e power minus j pi k by 2 plus x2 of 2 into e power minus j pi k plus x2 of 3 into e power minus j 3 pi k by 2, or x2 of 0 is equal to 2.414, x2 of 1 is equal to minus 1, x2 of 2 is equal to minus 0.414, x2 of 3 is equal to minus 1. Or we can write x2 of k as 2.414 minus 1 minus 0.414 minus 1. Then x of k is equal to x1 of k plus x2 of k, or x of k is equal to, we have to add x1 of k along with x2 of k, 3.414 minus j 1.414, 0.586, j 1.414. This is the required answer. Next problem, given that x of n is equal to 2 into x1 of n plus 3 into x2 of n, where x1 of n is equal to 3, 2, 0, minus 1, x2 of n is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. Find the 4-point DFT using linearity property. So either we can use X1 method to calculate the DFT, or we can go for matrix method also. So it is given x of n is equal to 2 into x1 of n plus 3 into x2 of n. Next we have to take DFT. Taking DFT on both sides of above equation and applying linearity property, we get x of k is equal to 2 into x1 of k plus 3 into x2 of k. Let us find x1 of k using matrix method. It is given x1 of n is equal to 3, 2, 0, minus 1. We have to find using matrix method x1 of 0, x1 of 1, x1 of 2, x1 of 3. Let us write the coefficient matrix for 4 point. It is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, minus j plus j plus j minus j. It's minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. This is 1. It should be multiplied with x1 of n. 3, 2, 0 and minus 1. So first answer directly we can write, that is the algebraic sum, that is 4. Second one we have to calculate, that is 3 minus j3. Third one is 2. So last one is conjugate of second one, that means 3 plus j3. Or x1 of k is equal to 4, 3 minus j3, 2, 3 plus j3. Similarly, let us calculate x2 of k. x2 of n is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. x2 of 0, x2 of 1, x2 of 2, x2 of 3. Quotient matrix. That should be multiplied with 1, 0, 0, 1. So first answer will be algebraic sum of all the given samples, that is 2, 1 plus j, 0 and 1 minus j. Then x2 of k is equal to 2, 1 plus j, 0 and 1 minus j. We know that x of k is equal to 2 into x1 of k plus 3 into x2 of k. Two into x1 of k is equal to, multiply by 2, 8, 6 minus 6j, 4, 6 plus 6j. 3 into x2 of k is equal to 6, 3 plus 3j, 0, 3 minus 3j. Then x of k is equal to 2 into x1 of k plus 3 into x2 of k. X of k is equal to, we have to add the elements. 8 plus 6 is 14, 6 plus 3 is 9, minus 6j plus 3j is minus 3j, 4 and 9 plus 3j. This is the required answer. It is given that x of n is equal to 4, 3, 2, 1. Plot the following on the circular scale. First, we'll draw x of n on the circular scale. So this is linear scale. At 0, we have 4. At 1, we have 3. At 2, we have 2. And at 3, we have 1. So we can draw this on a circular scale. This is x of n of 4 points. This is 0 position. 0 position, this is 0 position, this is 1 position, 2 position, this is 3rd position. So while writing, we have to write it in the anti-clockwise direction. That means it's 4, 3, 2 and 1. This is x of n. Let us write first one, x1 of n is equal to x of minus n is given. So we will draw it in the linear scale. X of n, this is minus n. So 0, it's minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, This is 4, 3, 2 and 1. So we can draw it on circular scale x of minus n, 4. This is 0 position. So this is 4. While writing this is negative, we have to write it in the clockwise direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we can write the signal x of minus n of 4. This is 0 position, this is 1 position, this is 2 position, this is 3rd position. So while writing this, we have to write it in anti-clockwise direction. While writing the answers, we can write x of minus n of 4 as 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 0 position answer. Similarly, next we have x2 of n, which is equal to x of n minus 2 of 4. So we'll draw x of n minus 1 of 4 first. N minus 1 of 4. That means this is the 0 position. X of n already we have drawn. N minus 1 means we have to shift the signal in anti-clockwise direction. So x of n, this was 4. So here it was 1, 3. Here it was 1 and here it was 2. So 1 will come here, 4 will go here, 3 will come here, 2 will come here. Next we have to plot x of n minus 2 of 4. That means we have to shift this signal by 1 unit in anti-clockwise direction, or we have to shift x of n by 2 units in the anti-clockwise direction. So this 1 will come here, 4, 3 and 2. So I can write x of n minus 2 of 4 is equal to 0 position we have 2. Next, we have, while writing the answers, we have to use anti-clockwise direction. One position is 1, second position is 4, third position is 3. This is the answer. Next, we have x of n plus 1 of 6. X of n plus 1 of 6. But here we have given x of n is equal to, only 4 values are given. 4, 3, 2, 1 is given, but n plus 1 of 6. So we have to add xn of 6 means we have to add 2 zeros. Xn of 6. Now we have to plot first x of n of 6. So this is 0 position, we have 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and 0. Next we have x of n plus 1 of 6. We have to shift the previous signal in the clockwise direction by 1 unit. So here it was 4, 4 will come here, 0 will go here, 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is 3. So we can write answer as x of n plus 1 of 6. This is the 0 position, we have to consider it in the anti-clockwise direction. 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 4. Next we have, if x of k is the DFT of the sequence x of n, determine the DFT of the sequence x of n is equal to x of n into cos 2 pi nl by n. or you can consider xc of n. It is given xc of n is equal to cos 2 pi nl by n, or I can write it as x of n by 2 into e power j 2 pi nl by n plus e power minus j 2 pi nl by n, or x c of n is equal to half into x of n into e power j 2 pi nl by n plus x of n into e power plus j, right, j 2 pi n into minus l divided by n. Now taking dft on both sides and using the property of circular frequency shift, we get xc of k is equal to half into x of k minus l of n plus x of k plus l of n. This is the required answer. Next problem. If x of k is the DFT of sequence x of n, it is given x of n is equal to 3, 4, 0, 0, 1, 2. Determine y of n given that y of k is equal to x of k into e power minus j 2 pi k by 3 without computing IDFT of y of k and state the property used. It is given y of k is equal to x of k into e power minus j 2 pi k by 3, or I can write it as x of k into e power minus j 2 pi k into 2 divided by 6, multiply and dividing it by 2. Now using the property of circular time shift and taking IDFT, we get y of n is equal to x of n minus 2 of 6. Then we'll calculate y of 0 is equal to x of 0 minus 2 of 6, which is equal to x of 4. So in the given sequence, x of 4 is 1. Similarly, y of 1 is equal to x of 1 minus 2 of 6 is equal to x of 5, which is equal to 2. Y of 2 is equal to x of 0, which is equal to 3. Y of 3 is equal to x of 1, which is equal to 4. Y of 4 is equal to x of 4 minus 2, which is equal to x of 2 is equal to 0. And y of 5 is equal to x of 5 minus 2 of 6, x of t, which is equal to 0. Therefore, y of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0. This is the required answer.